Are you looking for an overview of the Almaden Valley market as of January 2020? Which direction is the market trending? What are some of the highlights of 2019? And how does the data compare to recent years of past? Well, stay tuned as I go through market charts and show you real data. Hi, I'm Theresa Wellman with homeownerexperience.com, a local San Jose, California realtor. I strive to help my clients make the wisest decisions for themselves. And one way I do that is going over real market data. So today we're going to cover the data for December 2019 and compare that to recent years and talk about the highlights of 2019. So let's go ahead and jump into the computer and take a look at the charts. We are at the same chart that I put up every month, but this month updated with December 2019, and again going all the way back to January 2015. And as we know, for economics, the market is a balance of supply and demand. So we're going to look at this yellow line, which is our inventory or supply of homes available on the market. And demand would be the number of sales that are happening. That's our green bars here. So we had very strong December sales. If you look and take this dotted line across, much higher than we typically have in December, even January timeframe. We had this 2019 December. Sales were up 76.9%. Inventory, as you can see, really decreased, and that also really encouraged, I think, some multiple offers I've heard in several cases. So I expect the January stats to show a little bit of price improvement, maybe a good amount of price improvement. But if you look year over year, the average price is down 10.6% and the median is down 6.1%. But as you look, those prices did pop up in the middle of 2019 and then back down a little bit further. So we're back in the early 2017 sort of price range, maybe mid 2017 price range. So now let's go look at some of the highlights and compare the Decembers of several years in the past. The median December 2017 and 2018, as you can see, were very similar. But as you noted in the chart above, 2019, the prices did soften. The low inventory that we had here in 2019 and the really strong sales, we have a days of inventory that is really healthy at 18, telling us it's a seller's market. If you don't know much about days of inventory and the scale, please check out the video I'm going to link above. The unfortunate thing for sellers is the average was 96.4% of list price. If you work with me, I can definitely help you beat that average, of course. A lot of that is home prep and pricing your property correctly. So we definitely can work on that together. Now let's look at the highlights of 2019. The median price maximum for 2019 was 1.7 million, and that happened in February. There was a maximum of 30 sales, which was not a maximum, but that was the highest month of sales, which happened in June. Now those closed 30 days or sold 30 days or so before, so those were likely May sales that closed in June. And inventory peak was in July. Those were sellers are a little late to the ball game, and because of that, sales start to go down as we hit into July and August, and then we got a market imbalance. So our days of inventory was peaked in August at 74 days of inventory. Very much a neutral, almost buyer's market. So huge shift in the market in Almaden this past summer. And the peak sales price to list price ratio was 101.8 back in February. So what does this all mean? Let's go over to my website. If you go to Market Stats Almaden Valley and scroll all the way down past my discussion of the market, you can get to this market barometer chart. There's definitely good demand, high sales in December, and low inventory, so the market is heating. I know a lot of sales that happened in December had multiple offers. I expect those prices to pop back up, as well as the sales happening in early January because of the lack of inventory. I bet we'll also have multiple offers in those January sales, popping that February price up pretty good as well. So stay tuned to these monthly market updates. And for an overview of the market's interest rates and unemployment in Santa Clara County, please watch my San Jose market update, where I actually do a whole decade review of the stats as well. And don't forget to check out my free reports page here. It's got resources for buyers, sellers, and more market information. Again, I'm Theresa Wellman with homeownerexperience.com. Thanks.